Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ben Humphries, and I'm an attorney in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I practice law with my good friend and law partner, Lewis Graham. Today, I'm just going to talk about the subject of a lot of people think about estate planning. They don't do it for one reason or the other. Basically, they say, I'm just not ready yet. And so it's one of my favorite topics because even myself, I put it off for a while because my wife and I, we have 5 kids, and we were always kind of in disagreement about who's going to take care of all the kids and everything when we both die. Is it's going to be her mom or my mom or her sister or my sister? So, all those things are good things to talk about, but you shouldn't let them keep you from doing estate planning. And so here's kind of why. We always tell people the story about Terry Schiavo. Terry was a lady down in Florida, and Terry waited too long to get her estate planning done, presumably because she had some of these same lingering questions about who she should appoint. Anyway, Terry had a heart attack, and as a result of that heart attack, she suffered from brain damage. And Terry had not done any estate planning. She did not have a living will. She did not have medical or business power of attorney. And therefore, because she had brain damage, she was on life support. And the question was, should she be allowed to die naturally, taken off life support, or should she be kept on life support? And so her husband believed that her condition was permanent, but her parents believed that she might come back, and even if it was permanent, possibly that they still wanted to keep her alive. And so there was a great disagreement on those issues. And because Terry did not have a plan, the family, the mom and the dad and the husband, ended up in court. And it went through many stages, up and down the Court of Appeals, Supreme Court, and in Florida. And I remember this case because it was occurring when I was back in law school. And so in the end, the state of Florida decided that because Terry did not have an estate plan, that Terry and her family were going to have to use the state of Florida's plan. And the state of Florida's plan said that when a person does not have estate planning documents such as a living will, that their spouse gets to make those types of decisions. And so that's what occurred. Terry's spouse was allowed to take her off life support. And it was very traumatic, the whole situation, of course, for the whole family. And so we tell people the story of Terry Schiavo because you never know when you're going to have that heart attack or that accident or illness that could cause you to need these documents. And if you wait too long because you just aren't sure about who's going to be the power of attorney, who's going to be on your living will or whatever, if you just wait too long because you just can't decide, you end up not having anything, and you end up getting the state's plan. And I can assure you that the state's plan will not match your plan, and it may not be good for you at all. And it's based on state law. So that is why we strongly recommend that everybody do their estate planning now, and do it while you can, and not when you're in a hospital, and not when you are facing very serious health issues. And so these accidents or illnesses that cause us to need estate planning documents, they will not wait to occur until you have an estate plan. They simply won't. And so don't put off doing your estate planning just because you haven't decided on one issue or the other, because you can always change these things. They're very easy to amend. It's not expensive to change them. A lot of times we don't charge people for small amendments once they've come in and do an estate plan. And so, it's just food for thought for you today. And just don't wait too long. And just because you're not ready to answer every single question doesn't mean you should wait to have some sort of estate plan that you could always go back and change in the future. You all take care, and hope this helps, and God bless all of you. Thank you.